If someone came up to me on the street and asked me to describe Gene and Sheelah Windfeldt, I would say they are the most generous, caring people in this community. They help in many, many ways.
They think about what they're going to do and the impact that it's going to have, not only on themselves and their time, but on everyone around them that they deal with.
My father's career was built around providing opportunity to others, and so he was able to do that in his career, but he also believes that throughout everything he does.
Being a part of a community has been a big part of their lives and their goals in life.
He just likes people and likes to be around people and likes to see people succeed. And my mother is caring. She just wants to make sure people are happy, that they're enjoying.
We actually met in high school, our junior year of high school. And then we moved to Minneapolis for about 3 years or so, 5 years maybe. And then we decided to come to St. Cloud to be in a smaller community. We'd had our first son then, and so we moved to St. Cloud, and now we have 3 sons and 3 married sons and 8 grandchildren, and they all live here.
Gene started selling vacuum cleaners, Kirby Vacuum, door to door, and grew that into a major success story. And then, of course, he headed up that Kirby company nationwide.
In the late 70s, early 80s, we went through a banking crisis, and the interest rates went up to 20%. Well, the first group that really got cut off in their financing were the contracts that the institutions didn't know a lot about. And so I had an organization that time with 25 offices and about 200 people, and we lost our financing. So I had a decision to make in 1981 to either start a finance company or start closing these offices down. And fortunately, I'd been saving some of the money that I'd made during the 70s and buying real estate and things. And so I had the wherewithal to start PCI in 1981.
They employ at least 200 people right here. And those are all young people that are well educated. Many of them are bilingual. They provide good training for them, good employment, good career opportunities.
Before the term good corporate citizen became in vogue, he's always been that way. He's always, whenever the situation is, he's never believed in corporate greed. He's never believed in take as much as you can from whatever you're working with. It's about how do we grow whatever organization we're in and the people that are in it and the community that you're in it.
The biggest thing is he knew what he didn't want out of his life, and then when he focused on what he did want, being, a member of the community and giving back to that community and being a part of that just was a very prominent goal in his life.
I think it's important to, when you see so many people out there that have so little, but especially, like Gene said, the people that can't help themselves.
They see the potential in kids that a lot of people have given up on. They want those kids to have an opportunity to succeed just as their kids and grandkids have. And that attitude makes for a stronger community, a safer community, kids staying off the streets and out of trouble. And Windfeldt funds a number of those efforts that have made that possible.
And I see the impact that the Boys and Girls Club has on young people. And the biggest thing I watch is you're making an impact on them at a point in their life that they're still formulating their visions of who they want to be and everything. And this gives them a chance to pursue whatever dreams they have and know they're possible.
I think what they've taught us that it doesn't matter where you start, if you have the focus and the will and the discipline and the energy to just keep moving forward, anybody that wants to apply themselves can be as successful as they want to be. And Gene and Sheelah are wonderful examples of that.
We are products of our community. And giving back to our community and our time and our money helps create a better community so we become better products. And I think we've talked that and worked with our sons from the time they've been small. We've lived it And so how do you pass it on to your grandkids and stuff? It's just that you've got a responsibility back to the community that produced you. And that's really, and that's where the community foundation and all that's part of that process.
I just love Gene and Sheelah Windfeldt, and I've known them since I was a kid. Powerful commitment to each other, to their family, to the community. It doesn't get any better than Gene and Sheelah Windfeldt.